Hello there. So yeah, man, it's Daniel here. Well, today, I like today. It was fucking stressful, man. I was recording the long videos, and I hate that shit. Every second, you know. It's so annoying, man. Like all this circle. Well, introduce yourself and record and fuck, man. And I was just thinking like, damn, fuck. Having to apply for offers. Yeah, this sucks. You know. So I thought, naive. I thought that I could, record the loan and then, start applying and then even like practice my script. But like I just, record the loan. I updated my resume. That was easy. The loan was the problem, and you know, um, I'm just thinking like, shit, man. Things like I had this thought actually. I think was when I had the conclusion that fuck man I need to apply again. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, right? That's I think it was Einstein that said that. And like I've been pretty much just applying cold, like just no cold, just applying for offers and that's it, which worked. Like it was always the same problem, the guys can't close, always the same shit. And then I was just like in one offer, so I was like, fuck. It'll take like 1 month, like I don't know, 3 weeks to land an offer, and then the offer is shit. So like that's a problem as well. So I was like, you know what, let's do things differently. So no, right now like now I have a better understanding of the script that I'm training and everything of the framework and no, also I have the experience of the B2C offer as well. And like now I have a different perspective that I didn't have in the beginning, right? And also, like role playing, like I learned, like how to filter for better role play partners. And like if they're older, that's better, And well, it's just the nature of the game. But if they're from third world countries, normally they suck. The nature of the game, man. I'm from a third world country as well, so yeah, you know, Rio recognizes Rio, right? So there's that, and like because I didn't try this actually. I never tried this way actually of getting referrals and things like that. So it's gonna be different, and I hope that the results, you know, I hope they are better, the results that I'm gonna get. Because I'm gonna do this and also apply normally. Like for me, 100, per week, during the week. Like it's 400 during the month. Like fuck, man, 400. No, at least like it's if it's like 1%. Like at the most is like because it's more like 10%, but like at least I'm gonna get one interview per week, at least, you know. But normally it's like 10%, and like also, since I updated my resume. I think that's gonna help as well. You know, this this new information, because I have more experience, than before. So that align with the fact, the that I'm gonna put the volume again. I have a better resume, a new long video, and also I'm gonna start doing this thing of asking for a referral, like for another reps. So all of that combined, like the chances are higher for me to learn something good than it was before. Because I didn't have the experience. I didn't know the sales process the way that I know now, and I didn't have, you know, gone through all of that. So, yeah, man, then you mature, right? Like, shit, when shit got blah, shit when shit get hard, like you can like either you can fold and quit, or you can just stay there and endure and become more tougher, right? So I chose the second option, you know, of just keep moving forward, because like for me, like when I talk with my friend, like he was like, yeah, man, like the game's rigged and like we have an advantage since like we're North American. I just thought like I'm just the fact like just for me to think like that I'm not gonna win because I wasn't born as an American. Like that was so pathetic. I was like, fuck, man, I'm definitely not gonna no. I don't want like after 1 year I look back and I was like, fuck, I gave up because I wasn't born as an American, or I give up because things got hard, or I give up because whatever. I gave up, and then because I know like what's like how it looks like the other side, like get a 9 to 5 and work the a certain amount of hours and like always hearing the same bullshit, the same complaints, and the same salary that it's shit. I know how that looks like. I had a taste and like I know how that looks like, and I definitely don't want that. And I know that path it's worse because even when I didn't know nothing about the things that I know now, I knew it something was wrong. I knew that I like this shit is not for me. You know, and like there's pros and cons, of course. At 5 you have stability and everything, but like it's capped, not completely capped, and like there is the whole social game. Like of course this also applies here, but like it's at least with sales you have like more leverage if you're good. So that's why I'm doing all of this because if I'm good, I can dictate. No, actually, I have to be great. If I'm great, I can dictate terms. But for me to get there, I have to keep going and improving, and endure this period because, like, either way, I'm gonna die. So eventually, I'm gonna rest. So like now, it's about fighting, right? So because eventually, I'm gonna rest. Eventually, I'm gonna die eventually. So you know, at least like knowing that it's kind of good. It's kind of refreshing because eventually all this is gonna end regardless. So if that's the case, why not just give all my all? You know? So yeah, man, that's it. Let's keep moving forward and let's conquer. Bye. Take care, man.